Good morning, good morning. How are you? I'm coming to do a quick check-in. Today is October, I believe, the 26th. Today marks my 2 weeks post-op for my skin surgery and my breast lift. So I had a small complication which happened on Tuesday of this week, where I had went to the bathroom and I got up and I had some blood was like just draining out of where my one of my left drains are. There was blood just like running down my leg, what freaked me out. But I had an appointment that same day. So what I did was I grabbed the towel and I like put pressure on it, and then I stopped the bleeding. Like I clotted up the bleeding. And so, like, I got dressed right away and I went to my appointment early. And so I told the doctor what was going on. The PA, she came in, she looked at it, and the doctor, and they were pushing on it, and they started making it bleed again. And they seen that the blood was coming out from around the drain, and it wouldn't stop. So, they kind of clotted it again, and then, like, it just wouldn't, just didn't know what was going on. So he said that we're going to have to admit you, we're going to have to put you back under, we're going to have to reopen the incision, and we're going to have to wash it out to make sure that the blood is not coming from anywhere else. So on Tuesday, I ended up getting admitted back to the hospital. I went into the surgery once again. They went in, they washed it out, and luckily that it was just pockets of blood that was formed up under the skin that needed to come out, and it started coming out. So, which they called it a hematoma, something like that. Hematoma, that's what he said that it was. I had a hematoma. So he went in, he washed all the blood out. He cleaned it out. He checked to make sure that the blood wasn't coming from any other places. And then, he re-sewed me up, re-glued me up. He did put a couple staples in this time to secure the site. And I had to stay in the hospital for 1 day. And I'm home now. I came home on Wednesday. So I'm home now. So that was the one complication that I had, almost a week and a half post from surgery. I'm okay now, but I can really feel, not really having no pain, but I can feel like where they put the staples in at. It's just a funny feeling. So I'm still told to do the same thing, to, take my showers and, clean my sites and my drains and stuff like that. And just to more or less take it easy. And what I learned from all of this is that one important thing, even though we have these surgeries and we feel like we're feeling good, because that's how I felt. Like it was a weekend, I had no pain, no nothing. So I felt like I was good. And I was probably pushing myself to do more than I should have been doing. And then I get a complication. I'm not blaming myself for it, but I don't know what caused it. But anyway, and he said, the doctor did say that those, like when we have the skin surgery, that's a major surgery. So those type of things do happen. Some people get seromas and it's just clear liquid. With me, I had a hematoma, so it was blood. And he said when he seen the blood, he was like, it's really dark. And I asked him, what does that mean that you're saying that it's dark? He said, usually when you have dark blood, that's old blood. So he said it may be old blood that, needed to come out, just that simple. And it was an opening and it started, coming out. Usually dark blood means old blood. He said bright red blood means infection. So it wasn't bright red blood. So, but he did, like I said, he did check and he did make sure that it wasn't coming from anywhere else. So right now my drains are draining pretty good. Well, really, there's really nothing in the drains, hardly anymore. So they scheduled me another appointment for a week to at least pull out one of the drains and maybe both of them, if if there's nothing in them. So right now I'm just like kind of, taking it chill. I'm not, you know, rushing anything, just because I feel good. I'm still just relaxing and doing, as less as possible, to heal everything up. As far as my breast, he said, she took the rest of the steri strips off, and she said my breasts look really good and they're healing very well. And I think so too. So you can see it a little bit. But they're healing very well. But what I did notice though, I still have to wear my white binder. She said, make sure I keep my white binder on. But what I did was I put a little shirt on and up on, like, the little tank type shirt. And then I put my white binder over top of that. So, because with the white binder just being directly on my skin, it feels like it snags like where the stitches are. Like, I can, like, it's a weird feeling. So, but with me putting the compression tank on and then the white binder on top, it just made it feel much better without it being directly onto my skin. So, if anyone's having surgery, you might want to think about that, because this white binder, these binders they give you, these things are so uncomfortable. And when you sit down, they rise up. And then with me having the breast surgery, when it rises up, it rises right up on my incisions. So what I did was I took some maxi pads, and because they're thicker, so I put at the bottom of my bra and the incision part, I put a maxi pad on each side to give it a little more cushion, so that the top of the binder isn't hitting my incision. So the pad like kind of protects it, so I don't feel anything. So we just gotta adjust and do things that make us comfortable, because this binder is really sucky. They did give me a couple more, because I guess the one that I had was too big for me. It wasn't pulling as tight as it should. So, but that was my one dilemma so far on this journey, and hopefully there is no others. But I'm glad that I was able to get to the appointment and they were able to wash it out and clean it out, and that it wasn't nothing more serious than it should have been, than it could have been. So, but I'm doing good, and I just wanted to come in to give you guys a quick update on my journey and to let you know how I'm feeling, and just to let you know what's going on. All right, guys, I love you guys, and I'll talk to you soon. Peace. God bless.